Other than adapting within the country, Penang concentrates on building allies abroad. How will Penang play its game in the tourism environment? Let's go find out.
So cultural diversity is the strength of Penang.
Yes.
But what about some of the weaknesses? And how do you plan to, improve the strengths? And how do you plan to, get rid of all the weaknesses the Penangs have right now?
Yeah, of course there are advantages and disadvantages. Our disadvantages is number one, the flight is still not many foreign flight coming to Penang. Maybe we are lack on that. Second thing is our tourist destination still not in the big scales. If we don't have a big theme park like Disneyland or whatever, and we are going to come out by another 2 years. We have a big theme park coming up, but at the moment we are still lacking of this. And of course what we have is we have a Penang nice Penang Hill, nice hills. We have a beaches, but the beaches is still not in our advantage if we compare to Bali or Phuket or Thailand. That is our disadvantage. So that we have to come out and do it more aggressively, especially in terms of cleanliness and safety for tourists to come. That is our priority, and that's why our slogan also come out with cleaner, greener and safer in Penang.
So you're now working to improve
towards in that, yes.
Towards in the direction. Do you think you will be ready in time for 2015?
Yes. I think for the past 3 years with these new governments, we dare to say that it's so much cleaner compared to 5 or 10 years ago. Penang is so much cleaner.
Okay, and when the ASEAN become one single market, and how does Penang plan to react on this?
I think
how should the Penang people plan to prepare themselves in order to get ready for the AEC 2015?
Yeah, now we have a few projects coming up, especially we can see in Penang the last 3 years there are many small and big hotels coming up. So this is of course is to expand our hotel industry, and in views of the influx of these tourists coming in and getting more and more. Last year December, we can all the hotelier can consider that they got the best market compared to the last 10 years. They got the more business. Every hotel achieve a record. Some there are 15 hotels almost every weekend in December achieve more than 100% growth occupancy rate, meaning that the extra one they have to push to other hotel. So it's a record high for this hotel industry. And of course our transportation also a big problem. So that's why we come up with a few big projects where we are going to build these underground tunnels, and also expand our routes to solve this traffic jam. So this is also our coming big project lah. I think more than billions of I think 1 billion, more than 1 billion of project to ease the traffic jam here. And then of course the other one is the airport also. We need to tackle for that.
Renovating airport.
We are now renovating, but still in view if another 5 years time it may not cope, we have to plan for it. And just want to mention that our foreign tourists coming to Penang through the airport passenger, number one is Indonesia, because we have very good medical tourism. A lot of Indonesians like to come to Penang for medical treatment. So we have this, of course, beside for these medical tourists, we have also laborers and traders coming from Indonesia, and that Indonesia is number one passengers to Penang, foreign passengers. Number 2 is Singaporean, number 3 is China, number 4 is Japan, number 5 is US, number 6 is Taiwan. And you can see number 4 and number 5, we don't have a direct flight from Japan or US, but they still in our top 5. It means that Japan's like to come to Penang for many things, and especially we are famous for their MM2H, Malaysia my second home, or they like to stay a long stay here for 3 months, 6 months in Penang.
How does Penang as a state cooperate with other states in terms of improving tourism sectors in Malaysia, and how does Penang as a state cooperate with other ASEAN countries in terms of improving tourism sector?
I think we are very close ties with the top ASEAN country nearby Malaysia, like Thailand, Singapore, Indonesia and Philippines, because you can see people travels all the way from Europe or Latin America or Middle East. Now they are not going to stay one whole week in one city. They stay 3-4 days, then they proceed to other cities. So in Penang, they normally go Langkawi or Hat Yai or nearby Phuket, all these nearby islands. So they fly there, and that's why we have a direct flight. We even now, southern Thailand has built a very nice infrastructure, the expressway from Penang to Hat Yai to other small city is less than 3 hours or 5 hours only. So nowadays tourists from India, from Europe, from Middle East, they travel to southern Thailand very often. So, and of course in other part of the city, now we have a domestic flight. They come to Penang or they come to KL. They still go to Cameron Highland, Malacca and other Bangkok, all these cities. And also and we have a very good flight to Kuching and KK, Kota Kinabalu. So this they can enjoy the natural forest in Sarawak and diving in Sabah. So we have various states have their strong point, their advantage.
As tourism is the strength for many ASEAN cities, how do you plan to differentiate Penang from other ASEAN cities?
Penang, since we have this UNESCO World Cultural Heritage, we focus more on our cultural heritage, number 1. Secondary, only after that we promote our food. Penang food is these are the 2 strong points of us. So we definitely all the while promoting these 2. Our cultural is living cultural is very good. That's why when we go overseas, also we bring our dancers to perform our Malay traditional dance to show to the world. And of course next week we are going to bring 10 local food to Australia to promote our Penang food, char kway teow, roti canai, all that. That's why we have this our Penang food trail, which is very popular. You can see a lot of food, all nice food here.
Okay, it's like a map where
Yeah, you can is something a guide where you can go to this various street to have these various food.
So this is the strengths of Penang and
yes.
right. So that would be all. Thank you so much for your time.
Follow Towards 2015 every Wednesday and Thursday from 10:30 to 11 p.m. on ASEAN TV. And you can also follow us online via Facebook, only on ASEAN TV.